Hello there friends and welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk about what I consider to be the best rapiers in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Rapiers are very strong weapons and certainly one of my favorite, mostly because of their very high critical range. With improved critical they will go from 1820 to 1520, the same as scimitars and kukris really. So without further ado, here's the list. As usual, in order of availability based on how early you can get each rapier in the game. So the first decent rapier you can find is Finnean the Talking Weapon. Mostly because there aren't any powerful rapiers during chapter 1 besides Finnean, so you will have to make do with him. But once again, it's a very powerful weapon, not only +1 Cold Iron but also Ghost Touch. Now if you want to use Finnean for another one of your characters, then I'm afraid you'll have to make do with Camellia's starting rapier. A normal Cold Iron rapier really, which at the very least will be able to deal full damage to demons, so still useful. Now the second rapier you can get in the game of note, and this is where things start getting good, is Mind Piercer. It's a +2 Cold Iron rapier, so it's going to pierce demons' physical resistance against damage, and also deals an additional 1d6 points of piercing damage against enemies under mind affecting effects. Camellia's hexes, such as Evil Eye for example, do count as mind affecting, so it is very easy to get the damage bonus from this rapier. Finding it is also somewhat easy. All you have to do is enter the caves in the Rapiers area map during chapter 2. Now the third rapier of note, and one of my favorites, is a very simple but still useful Holy Rapier +2. The main benefit is the Holy property, which as always is extremely useful in a game like Wrath of the Righteous, where most of the enemies are evil, so they will take an extra 2d6 points of irresistible damage on hit. Finding this rapier is also very easy. All you have to do is buy it from the One-Eyed Devil merchant in Dresden during chapter 3. So basically you will be able to acquire this powerful rapier as soon as chapter 3 starts. Remember that, as always, you can use the Greater Magic Weapon spell to increase this rapier's enhancement up to +5, so it should remain useful until the end of the game. Now another very powerful rapier is Interceptor. It is a +5 King rapier, so its critical range is going to be 15 to 20 even if you don't have the improved critical feat. Not only that, but it has the very special effect of giving the wielder a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls on attacks of opportunity. As you might already know from my videos, attacks of opportunity are extremely powerful and one of the easiest ways of defeating enemies even on unfair, so whatever boosts we can get for them, the better for us. Not only that, but if the attack of opportunity results in a killing blow, the wielder will be able to make an extra attack during the next round, another very powerful effect. Overall, an extremely useful rapier. To get this rapier, all you have to do is buy it from the Flash Market's merchant called Wirlong Black Mask during chapter 4. Last but not least, we have the Translucent Needle of Astonishment rapier. It has the very powerful Evil Outsider Bane property, so an extra 2d6 irresistible damage against demons, and also a very unique enchantment. Whenever it lands a first hit against a new enemy, the enemy has to pass a will saving throw of 31 difficulty class or become paralyzed for 2 rounds. The difficulty class is rather decent, even for late game, especially if you are on normal or core. Not only that, but even if the enemy manages to pass the save, they will still become staggered for 1 round, which is amazing really. As usual, effects that work even on a successful save are always on demand. The stagger condition is quite powerful and means the enemy will not be able to take any full round actions, so they will be limited to a single attack or a single spell per round. You can only find this very powerful rapier during chapter 5 by completing Camellia's personal quest. You will have to kill Horgers, her father, however, as that's the only way to get the rapier, which will be looted from his corpse. Well, so that was it. I hope you've enjoyed this little guide about the best rapiers in Wrath of the Righteous. If you think I missed a certain rapier in this list, please be sure to comment down below. Thank you for watching and see you next time, friends.